Hello everyone, Zmeyer99 here, and welcome back. And boy, there was a tiny bit of lag there. Welcome back for another live stream. Welcome, Panvoid. Welcome. I am doing well today. I am doing very well, thank you for asking. How are you? How are you doing? We're gonna go server. Survival. Boom. Oh, I bought 64 more gravel. Okay. Good to know. Good to hear you're doing well. Internet is back to normal at my house, so that's why we're able to play on the server again. Finally. Have Baguette online. Is the only one online right now, I believe. Yeah, so I did a little bit of upgrading on my tools. I added mending to this, unbreaking to this. I think I put unbreaking on my helmet as well. Hello, Mysterious. Welcome as well. How are you doing? This is like the start of a YouTube video. It kind of is because I've been gone for so long. Not really a super long time. Thank you for the follow, Mysterious. But that's, yeah, I haven't been able to be on the server until like yesterday because my internet was screwed up. I was dropping packages, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's not dropping packages anymore. So, and a package is how the internet sends information. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. What do we need? I think we're good on the cobblestone department. But stone, andesite, diorite, gravel. We made a little bit of sales on that, so we'll bring some. Yeah. I kind of get behind on stocking up my shops. So. That's what we're working on right now. And then we'll be getting to some actual normal projects. We'll get to some normal projects. Which, for us at this point, involves a certain thing. Which is down here. This big space. For all of you unaware. This is going to be a smelting array. I'm going to go, I think, one more chunk back that way. And I think that's going to be the last chunk on that side. We'll, of course, adjust as we go. It's supposed to be looking like a dwarven smelter eventually. Kind of drawing from the Hobbit. I think that's what it's called, right? The Hobbit series. That is what we're kind of drawing inspiration from, but not directly. It was just the Grandiosa scale that I'm drawing from it mostly. I don't think I'm selling any sand. Hello, Mr. Cow. Welcome. Yes, Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. I think that the series of movies was called Hobbit, or An Unexpected Journey was the first movie of that series. Yeah, I don't know. It's all the same universe to me, so it doesn't like I don't really know. How are you doing though, Mr. Cow? It's been a while. Feels like it at the very least. I should actually probably watch that again. It's been a bit since I've watched it. That movie. That set of 3 movies. I think we own all of them. I think my parents have all of the movies. We'll see, of course. Warp Mall. Boop. Just teleported. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's right. That is very true. But during a live stream, and I haven't. Yeah. Live streams have been a struggle the last week because of internet issues. But the internet issues are gone, as I said earlier. Shroomlight. There's Shroomlight somewhere. Shroomlight. Were any used in this build? No, those are sea lanterns. I don't know. Are those pumpkins or shroomlights? I'm just wandering across people's shops right now. Those are shroomlights. Light sources. Yep. Pretty cool. They grow on mushrooms in the nether. The nether mushrooms. So that's what those are. Don't need silk touch or anything to get them. Their preferred tool for breaking is a hoe. Yeah. Cobblestone I think we were good on. Yeah. And this is the gravel. I think I might need more gravel to stock that up a little bit better. Don't ask me why I put the granite all the way over here. I just did. Oh, it's Alex. Yeah. Yeah, some of the blocks in Minecraft can do that. Look a little bit different than what they actually are. Let's throw these in here. I don't have any more stone in my inventory. Boom. 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 Okay, that's everything I brought. Let's just make sure we didn't skip a notification or something. Make sure everything's still in stock. I only have 6 gold blocks in stock. I'm selling diamonds. I wanted to set the price really high. I have too many diamonds is my problem. But also, I have too much money is another problem. Well, that's great, Mr. Cow. That is great. Happy early birthday if I don't see you on Saturday or sometime before then. That's the first thing you saw, yeah. Yep. Alright, anyways, we don't need to check out too much stuff in here. We can go back to where our project is at. Home! I think I'm going to want to be smelting up more stone. It's kind of interesting because we have to have... should probably respond to Alex's question. Yeah, so anyways... Yeah, the ironic thing with this entire project is that it's like you have to have a smelting array in order to make it, right? So it's like, what? My second computer's having internet issues. This isn't good. This is not good. My stream's freezing up is all it is. It's the computer's issue. It's not my internet. Very tired from an extreme amount of homework and being at the gym. Ah. Such is the struggle. Such is the struggle. Homework and being at the gym. I know, I get the homework feel. I don't go to the gym though. Especially not now. It's actually kind of funny because I have access to a really, really nice gym at my school, but I never use it. I go in there, but I never actually do anything. It is what it is, right? What is this? Why was there just this like little... That's so interesting. I don't remember doing that. I'm guessing I did. Huh. Whatever. That's odd. It's very odd. So yeah, I want to get onto the design part of the project, but the problem is that there's a few more chunks to mine out. Good news though is that it doesn't take anywhere near to as long to mine out like 20 layers of of 6 chunks. It doesn't take as long to do that as it does to mine out those chunks completely to bedrock from the surface. So it's not that bad. Like, relatively speaking, this project is actually going to be very small. Yeah, and I'll probably be able to throw away cobblestone. I don't think I'm going to need as much as what I have. Especially since I'm not selling very much in my shops. Selling very much. I am selling some, of course. I actually only have one shop, don't I? I do. Only one shop. I don't know why I said shops. So, the plan is that I have this today, and then Saturday, hopefully we're on Skyblock. I'm hoping. that could change if my internet download speeds go way bye-bye. But hopefully that won't be the case. I wish I had come up with some concept drawings, but really, if I tried to do that though, then it'd be disastrous, disaster. Words. This isn't good. Writing reports and stuff isn't good. Isn't good for the brain. Why is there Discord trying to pop up on my screen? Hold on. We need to fix this real fast. Sorry, guys. There's a little tiny thing in the upper left-hand corner that needs to go bye-bye. Game activity. Let's turn off the overlay for now. It's glitching out because I'm streaming. There. Much better, right? You guys don't see something glitching out in the top right corner? Top left corner, rather. I get one ping and it screws up the system. I do have torches, which I could use, potentially. Just to help seeing. I'm too close for anything to spawn. There's no blood moon or anything. So, good in that respect. I'm looking forward to when modded opens up to everyone next week. I'm assuming they're in voice. Or in the same spot. We can guess. Can make a wild guess. Actually, maybe we can't make a wild guess. Oh, 1 second. Okay. All right. I do like that I've been able to finally figure out how to get the stream delay down to like all of 5 seconds or so. So I've gotten it really low. When I was playing Dungeons Saturday, it was still pretty bad, but my internet was also screwed up then still. So that could have just been me. Yeah. We'll get a much more accurate whenever we go into modded and go run around on that. YouTube, I have plans for doing YouTube stuff still. I've been uploading past live streams. So apparently for the for Twitch Prime members like myself, you also get to have your videos stored on Twitch for 60 days. So I had stuff whenever I started uploading to YouTube again. I had stuff all the way back from July that I could upload to YouTube or export to YouTube. So I'm like, well, that's cool. So yeah, I decided to throw them up there just so that they are there forever. And if someone wants to go through and rewatch the live streams, they can. It's also a little bit easier to view them, I think. It doesn't require as good of an internet connection to view stuff from YouTube as it does to view stuff off of Twitch. So. Yep. Oh, Stream Elements wants me to drink water. That glass is empty. So, onto the, well, it's not a hydro flask, it's a thermo flask. But, same difference. 24 ounces. See if we get through that tonight. Probably will. I'm hoping we will. Because that means that we streamed for a bit. Yeah. We should. All the coal. There's a lot. A lot of different stuff. You know, if we put the torches on the wall, then I don't break them every time I go down a layer. Plot claims. I know that this area, other people can build in it, but it should be fine. We'll hope. I want to wait to claim it at any rate until I get it filled up completely mined out. Oh, I just threw away shulker box. All right. This is going to be pretty epic whenever we're done. Whenever we finish the building. Even though right now we're still just hollowing everything out so we can do the building part. I'm hoping it looks epic. I think I can do it. I think I can pull it off. I might have to ask for some help. But I'm good asking for help. I do have $45,000 to get help with. Please don't spam caps. Potato. Pot. Is that supposed to be potato? I think that is. Yeah, please do not spam caps. I said, please do not spam caps. I'm not afraid to ban you from chat if you don't stop spamming caps. Alright, you're getting a 30-minute timeout for spamming caps. So you need to not. Alright, potato, don't spam caps. It ain't cool. And also keep it in English. That's Portuguese? I don't even... I think that's Portuguese. It looks like it. Yeah, I don't even know Portuguese. I know English. I know a little bit of Spanish, which means I kind of can see. I kind of know Portuguese because I kind of know Spanish, but there are differences. Most of the differences are written, not yeah, not verbal, but yeah. This is why we have mod bots. Help out whenever people come into chat and just spam stuff. It's actually the first time that that's happened, where someone's come into one of my chats and spam stuff. I've seen it in other people's chats, though. Part of why I went ahead and set up the bots, even though it wasn't an issue for me. I guess we'll go on and get the goodies out of the floor. Then tile it over, just so that we have a good working platform. Stream Elements is pretty fast with the moderation tools. I didn't even see the message before it had already taken care of it, so that's cool. All right, time to move over to another chunk. F3G, see our chunk boundary. Okay, it's the outer wall. That's easy to do. Easy enough to take care of. All right. Anyone familiar with a program known as GitHub? If anyone is, I've ran into some issues with it, a lot of issues with it, but I've gotten through most of them, except for one of the ones which I ran into today. So I'm using it for school. I would rather not, but one of my instructors recommended it rather strongly, so went ahead and was like, okay, well, we'll give it a shot. My group did. Decided we'd go ahead and go for it and try to figure it out. I'm fairly certain we're going to just forget it entirely because it's a horrible system. I don't care how much praise it gets and everything. It's kind of nice, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, I mean, it makes sense. I see what it's going for, but I am the database administrator, okay? I'm the one who manages the repository, and I'm the one who knows the most about it in my entire group. And it, like, I was trying to make changes to the code because the whole point of GitHub is two people can make changes to a file in the same spot, or the same, like, can make changes to the same file, right? But and then it's supposed to be able to automatically merge them together, right? You can pull them and then that's not the right terminology. It merges the files literally. It will, like, it's supposed to be able to automatically cut the files, concatenate them, everything it's supposed to do. But it can't do it in every case. Even clear-cut cases, sometimes it can't do. And that's fine. Like, I get that. I understand it's a machine. It can't necessarily figure everything out. But like I was saying earlier, I'm the database administrator. And it won't let me make changes without getting approval from at least one other member. Even though I'm the database administrator and I can literally just delete everything. It doesn't make sense. It's crazy. I don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't. Why it doesn't work, but it doesn't. I don't have that much of a drive to figure out why it doesn't work. I'm just going to do my best to work around the issue entirely. Pretty much circumvent the entire point of using GitHub. That's what I'm going to try to do. because that's the only way that it's going to work the way that we need it to work for my projects, for our group's projects. There's a group of 4 people. Because otherwise it's just ridiculously inefficient. Because if I have to go through and manually select which lines of code to keep and which ones to get rid of, it isn't worth it to take the time. Because I could literally have done everything myself, and it would have taken a quarter of the time of going through and trying to merge 4 different people's work together into the same document. So the same code file. Like, I don't need to do that. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Essentially, what I'm going to have to do is erase, again, for like the 3rd time this week, erase my local repository on my laptop and then re-download it. Because my branch can't merge because I edited a file that it thinks I wasn't supposed to edit. Is essentially what it is. So I have to go through, remove it, and then, or remove my branch entirely from my computer, and then bring everyone's branches back down onto my laptop, and then I can work on it again. Then I have to hope I'm not editing the file in parallel with someone else. Yeah. And the whole point of using GitHub is so that you're able to edit the file in parallel with someone else. And you can't do that, because then it just takes too much time to try to fix what GitHub is breaking. Yeah. So essentially, my recommendation is, someone recommends you use GitHub, do literally everything that you can to not use GitHub. So yes, I am blackballing the program entirely. That's literally what I'm saying. If they fix it and make it where it's able to actually acknowledge someone being an administrator and being able to edit files and stuff without needing to have other people like okay it, then sure, I'll reconsider blackballing them, but not until they fix their problem, because it's a fatal error. Literally, that's what it tells me. And it's like, nope, can't do that. I'm like, why? Yeah. It's like, if I'm on like Google Docs or something, I can just do things. And it saves the revision tree and everything, and it's able to do it. But the difference is it's a live editor, so you don't have to worry about merging files together, pulling files together, and all that. Yeah. Do I have a full understanding of it? No. But I have enough of an understanding to realize that it's not worth my time to figure out how to use a new program. it'd be one thing if I was getting paid to take a class to learn how to use it, but I'm not. So I'm paying to be taught how to do mechatronics, and the instructor isn't even going to teach us how to use the tools that he wants us to use, whenever there's absolutely no reason we should have ever used them before, and still isn't a reason that we should be using them. Yeah. He's like, well, it'll make it easier to, like, combine your LaTeX files. No. No. What's easier is sending each other your different versions of the LaTeX file and then copying the bits of code that are missing into it and doing it all manually instead of trying to do something that's automated and then breaks every time that you try to use it for what it's intended to be used for. Might as well just use Google Drive or OneDrive or something, because we have access to both. Google Drive is free to anyone who has a Gmail account, but OneDrive, Microsoft OneDrive, is free to us because we're students at a university that purchases a subscription to it for all of its students. So, yeah. Being able to midline concatenate files, yeah, it's a great idea. But the program can't even do it. Yeah. I knew GitHub was confusing. I didn't realize it was as bad as it actually is. So. Yeah. That's one program I'm never going to recommend. Unless, of course, as I said earlier, that if they fix their issues with their program, then sure, reconsider. But unless they fix them, that's not happening. Yeah, so that's school. That's part of it. My machining class, it's not machining class, it's manufacturing processes, but we were machining one of our projects, and if you've been on the Discord, you've seen it, is to make two parts, one out of aluminum, one out of steel. I've done the aluminum one. Working on the steel one right now. I'm actually almost done with the steel part, which is awesome. I will say that whenever you're turning aluminum on the lathe versus whenever you're turning steel on the lathe, there are a lot of differences. Your speed for how fast you can move and cut is way lower with steel than aluminum because of how much harder it is. How much harder of a material the steel is. So it's good to learn. It's really good to learn the two, or like the differences from a machining aspect. The only thing is, I believe aluminum's a little bit more expensive to machine overall because of the price. Yeah, the price per unit is higher, I believe. So, yeah. Big open space, whole nother 3 chunks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to do the CNC computer numerically controlled turning. That'll be interesting. I want to see really how much faster it is, because I know it's going to be faster to do it on the computer, but I want to know how much faster, and also what the difference is in the final product. Because it's going to probably be fairly different. I'm hoping it'll be good, though. I'm still hoping it'll be good. Yep. Hmm. Hey, Judd. How are you doing? Yeah, I've been doing all right. Please remember. Yeah, Z minor. It's fine if my real name eventually gets out there. It's fine, but how are you doing? It's been a while. Uh, how are you doing though? How's school? You're still going to college, right? That plan didn't change, I'm thinking. Cool. Cool. Yeah. The the Twitches have been interesting today. Oh, you're actually there right now. Yeah. Well, hopefully it gets under control. Um, oh, got my payout. Cool. Um, yeah, yeah. I know here. Of course, we're there's. I mean, various people. I'm one of them. Are fairly certain that here at my school at St. Martin's that we had COVID go through in mid-January, go through our student body. So, hey, Batman, welcome to the stream as well. Um, oh, your three of your roommates got it. Wow. Yeah, yeah. No, we're fairly sure that COVID went through my area, my campus, and everything like way long time ago. Oh, where is Shulker? I have an invisible item. There it is. Shulkers are crazy. Thank you for the follow, Batman. Thank you very much. That'd be cool. That'd be cool being able to play. You are still whitelisted on the Building the Kingdom server. So, yeah. I think you still have the invite link for that, right? Did you ever join the Discord for that? I don't know. I don't think you did. Water. Oh no. Water. I do need to drink water though. It's very true. Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully your good computer is good enough. Yeah, if you don't... Yeah, if you don't have the invite link anymore, I can always send you a new one too. Yeah. Yeah. So what classes are you taking there? All right. Yeah. At and what major are you studying too? That's another good question. Was it computer science or something like that? That sounds right for how I know you, but yep, computer science. All right. Okay. So you're taking third year Spanish, American Heritage, and a religion class. Cool. Cool. Of course, you have the experience when it comes to the Spanish stuff. So, mechanical engineering is tough. Have you ever used GitHub before? I'm trying to use it. I'm trying to not use it, but I'm trying to use it for a group project. What am I trying to get? I'm trying... Batman, if you're talking about... if you're talking about in real life, I'm getting my bachelor's in mechanical engineering for some college stuff. Yeah, GitHub is super confusing for me. We're writing in LaTeX. One of my classes wants me to write, my group to write reports in LaTeX, and yeah, it's a little. Oh, about MC. This is clearing out a space to build up a giant smelter, so kind of a dwarven style mega smelter array that I'm going for with this build. This specific area of the build, that is. You used it in Minecraft? It was... Oh wow, that's a crazy way to use GitHub. Yeah, the build does sound pretty cool. The image I have in my head, which I am refusing to put on paper, because it'll probably go away as soon as I put it on paper. But if you've ever seen the Hobbit, the newer TV series, or not TV series, movie series, the trilogy, the mines in the big dwarven area, that kind of a thing inside of the Misty Mountain, that's the kind of thing I'm thinking of with this. I stream twice a week. I stream Wednesday and Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, or it'll become Pacific Standard Time whenever we go back off of daylight savings time. So that's when I stream. It's whenever I have the time to do so. Fits in with my work schedule, fits in with my school schedule. Uploading to YouTube is a different story. I have no regular schedule as far as uploading to YouTube. You don't know what I'm talking about? I think it's in the last movie where they show... No, it's not the last movie. It's the middle movie. It's the one in the middle. I don't remember the name of it. I am public safety. That's what I do at my work. So, essentially, I do everything from unlocks, vehicle unlock, or like unlocking classroom stuff, vehicle unlocks, locking buildings, do jump starts, respond to medical calls, fire calls. We enforce campus policy. So the law enforcement side of it we do. We can do escorts for people if they don't feel safe when moving about campus for whatever reason. Yep. We're literally everything. And I've thought of this. I'll have to stop mining in order to say it. Because I need to remember. It's been a while. I should probably write this out, actually. But we are firemen without a fire truck, medics without an ambulance, police officers without a police car, tow truck drivers without a tow truck, and locksmiths without a lock shop. So that's about what we are. Now, granted, we normally don't actually put out the fires unless they're really small. We let the fire department do that, but yeah. if it's a big fire, we don't do that. We don't have the hoses. We have fire extinguishers and a lot of them. That's all that we have. So if we can't put it out with the shovel, the fire extinguisher, or a bucket of water, we call the fire department. That's pretty much how that goes. Yeah. But if the fire alarm goes off, then that calls the fire department. Or the monitoring company does. And we don't call them. We just wait for them to show up. Yeah, that's not super often that happens, fortunately. Not as often as our senior year of high school. Oh, that was hilarious. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. There's a lot of demand for that now. Doing janitorial stuff. I know at my school we've brought on at least one. I think we brought on actually 2 student custodians. One of them does the residence halls on the weekends, the bathrooms and that in the res halls. And then the other one, I think, just kind of floats around in the weekdays on the evening, or on the weekdays in the evenings, and helps out the other custodians, I believe. So that's my pastime. I don't know if I really prefer public safety to doing custodial work, but I think I do. I think I do prefer public safety to doing custodial work. I get paid the same either way, because I'm not a full-time staffer. But yeah. Oh no! Baguette left. without saying goodbye. Jeez. So now it's just Ozzy. Yep. By the way, this is FooCraft. I haven't said this all day. This is actually a public server, free to join. Exclamation point foo or exclamation point FooCraft is the link for that. Oh, and Alex is gone. I bet you they were in a voice call, and they're probably working on the same thing. That's probably what was going on there. Which probably leaves me alone on the server. So I'm assuming, Judd, that your computer is also a reason you haven't done any streaming or anything, because if you can't do games on it, if you can't do Minecraft on it, then streaming is kind of difficult. Yeah. How is your internet at your school okay? I know at mine it can be a little slow sometimes, but it's actually gotten better. So my laptop has the ability to connect to the high internet, so 5 gigahertz, but at school I'm still connected to the 2.4 gigahertz, and it's actually faster than what it was because so many people switched over to the 5 gigahertz frequency after they added that because they thought it would be faster. And it probably was faster until a lot of people switched over. I don't think it's as fast as it was initially. Because more people probably switched over there. But also, using a 2.4 goes through walls better. So, like here in my room at my house where I have my computer set up, I'm not hardwired in to the internet, so I actually I'm using Wi-Fi, but I switched over, I think last night, to using, it was last night. I switched over to using the 2.4 gigahertz network because it penetrates through the walls better than the 5 gigahertz does. So I actually get a much stronger signal on the weaker network. Or slower network. But it works out significantly better. I don't get cut off of, like, I don't go down to like a 12%, not 12, 25%. I don't know why I got my percentages all screwed up there. Like 25% doesn't go down to that much connection anymore. I'm at full right now. My maximum connection. So. Where's that chunk boundary? I turned hitboxes on. No, I didn't. I don't know what I turned on. I turned something on. I thought I did. I guess I just turned on HUD. Yeah. Sometimes I forget what I turn on. Fun fact. There's a spider somewhere. I don't know where, but it's somewhere. Probably above us. I don't think we're that far below ground here. And there's a few caves around as well. So, are most of your classes in person, Judd, or are they online or hybrid? Or I'm hoping that they're at least hybrid because if you're in quarantine, you can't really go, or isolation or whatever it is, you can't really go to in-person classes, right? Ah, I see. Yeah, you don't want to dirty up the rental laptop too much with games and stuff. They probably wouldn't like that very much. You return it back, there's like Halo and Call of Duty on it. If it could even run it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have it's 8 years old. Oh, I have one from '07. It's sitting out in the living room waiting to go to the scrapper, I think. Uh, okay, I thought I saw a name tag, but that wouldn't make sense because it was moving, or I thought it was. I don't think there's a name tag down there. Yeah, I have an old one from, I think, I'm pretty sure it's like '07 or '06, running XP. Uh, yeah, you know, the good old days whenever you could run a computer effectively on a half gig of RAM and whoo, 700. Those are all new coronavirus cases too, right? Not like the total. Oh man, that's a lot. St. Martin's as one. At least we've only been told about one, and it was a commuter student who has like no contact with anyone on campus because he does all of his stuff online. There's two people total quarantining right now, I think, on campus, and they don't have any. I don't think they have any direct cause to be quarantining. They're just doing it because they feel like they need to. Yeah, but of course, I think it's probably because we had. So in January, I actually got it earlier than most people, I believe, because I got it like the second week of January before we even came back from winter break. Um, it kind of went through the public safety office. Of course, we just thought it was like a bad flu or something. So, like, I was actually out though, and that's one thing the flu never does. It never, like, it might give me a fever, but the fever never breaks 100. If I get it from the flu, uh, but it, but my fever was 100.4, which is exactly what they put for COVID. I'm fairly certain I did. I never got tested because, of course, we didn't know COVID was a thing that early on. Because that was like a month before anyone even talked about COVID. So, yeah. But um, it's kind of like, wow. That I have that. Um, but anyways, it went through, and you would see like there were probably like every single day there were probably like two or three people missing from class, like who normally show up to classes unless they're sick. So like there were a lot of people who got sick enough to miss class um, within that first like 2 weeks back from winter break. So I'm fairly certain that we had it then, which is why we don't have many now. So I'm willing to guess that if we do see a outbreak of students who have it, that most of that will be within the freshman or first year transfers. That group of students, because they wouldn't have been here last year. So, of course, I can't say anything for certain. I'm just fairly sure. And it does suck. It's pretty darn bad. But it didn't kill me, of course. I'm still here. I was on the threshold of going to the hospital for it, just because of how high the fever was. If it went over 100.4, this is a general rule. If you have a fever of 100.4 or higher than 100.4, you want to go to the hospital because you can start getting brain damage and stuff just because your head's too hot. Different than being hot-headed, I will say that. Yeah. Yeah. Essentially, I didn't notice that I had it. Like, I woke up, I want to say, like, Saturday. I was working graveyards, so wake up for me. Yeah, I'm gonna say you probably will get it at some point, even if you don't get it now. But hopefully you don't get it bad. Hopefully it's one of those things where it's you like get it and you get like the sniffles for a week and then it's done, or even less than that, something not bad. Yeah, but I didn't realize it until I was at work. So I worked graveyards, so I would wake up at 1 in the afternoon and then go to bed in I would go to bed at 5 a.m., wake up at 1 p.m. So anyways, I was at work one night. It was a Sunday night, and I was like, oh, like noticing that if I got up really quickly, and I felt pretty good. I was a little bit on the down. Oh yeah, yeah. See, I had that. I had cold chills, and never, never have cold chills. That's one thing. But I didn't have that until the Monday after I figured it out. So, well, it's kind of weird defining an actual day whenever you're awake over every single turn of a day. But yeah, it was like I was at work and then I started realizing that as I was getting up, if I got up and started walking around like right away without like waiting for like 10 seconds or so, I would get lightheaded. And halfway through the shift, I told my coworker, I was like, I'm gonna try to like not move around a whole lot for the rest of the shift because I'm getting lightheaded and that's not a good thing. I don't want to black out or something. So we were like, all right, we're going to stick together if we go out patrolling anymore, because if I'm out patrolling and I just fall over, you're not gonna know where I am. Yeah. But yeah, then the next day, or whenever I woke up, so I went to bed, of course, 5 a.m. Woke up at 1, and I was like, 1 in the afternoon, and I was like, oh, geez, I am sick. And so I called out. I was like, I'm like really sick. I have a fever of 100.4. And yeah. So I called out that night. Next night, I had a meeting I was supposed to go to. I didn't, though, because I was sick. And I was like, if I'm going to go to work, I'm going to save my energy. At that point, the fever had broke. So I only had it for one day. The fever I only had for one day. And then it broke. And I was able to go to work for, I only went for, I want to say 6 hours. No, I only had 4 hours that next night. The night after the night that I took off. I only worked for 6 hours because I had 2 hours off for my meeting. So, yeah, I ended up going back to work, but I wasn't having the thing where I was feeling I was going to black out or anything. So, yeah. It was crazy. I did stay away from people still, though, just because normally you're supposed to not, if you're sick, you're not really supposed to try to be around people. So I was still in that state where it's like, if there's medical calls, I'll stand back and take notes as you take care of everything. To my coworkers, that was what that was like. That's normally how it is, though. If you're not feeling well, just, you can be there, but be standing away. You are the note taker, and you're not going to be closely interacting with anyone. Is the general idea. Even if you just have the sniffles. Just the standard protocol. Yeah. I have a test tomorrow, I think. I say I think because I'm not sure, because the class that's in, the professor's kind of hard to understand sometimes, which makes us keep thinking that he's getting like confused and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. So I may or may not have a test tomorrow. And then the next week, or not next week, and then I think Friday I might have another test. I'm not sure. We'll see. Hopefully not. Yeah. So I'm taking a few different classes right now. I'm taking thermodynamics, mechatronics, and there's a lab for mechatronics. That's the one that wants me to use GitHub, which is so confusing. But so there's that. There's material science. There's manufacturing processes. And then there's numerical optimization. So I'm taking 18 credits right now, which is crazy. That's 7 different classes all at once. Fortunately, though, numerical optimization is over at midterms because it's only half a semester long. So that means I'll be down to an equivalent of 18 credit, or 14 credits instead of an equivalent of 18 credits. Oh, talking about school stuff, the classes. I'm taking 7 classes and 18 credits right now. Equivalent of 18 credits. Technically, it's only 16, but one of my classes, which is 2 credits, is only half the semester. So it works out to be an equivalent of 18 credits right now. Then after midterms, I go down to 14 credits. So, yeah. The thing about numerical optimization is that so I'm a junior. All right. Yeah, 15 is ideal. 15 is definitely ideal. But the thing about numerical optimization is that's a senior level class. And I'm a junior. So all my classes are in the 300 level. The highest class other than numerical optimization is 345. Then my numerical optimization is 423/523. So it's also a master's class. So I'm in that class with seniors and master's students. The thing that makes it a master's class for the master's students, though, is there's some extra assignments, which I don't have to do, fortunately. Um, yeah. You were away for 2 years. Yeah. Hopefully, though. Hopefully, you get caught up. You took Run and Start, right? Didn't you? No. No, you didn't do Running Start, did you? Right? That is a little interesting. Are you gonna do accelerated stuff where you end up graduating early, or are you just gonna try to follow the normal progression? Yeah, I will say I'm still graduating normal, or on the normal schedule, but because I did some Running Start and AP, I got the yeah I yeah. So I'm still like my credit standing, how many credits I have, adds me it. So halfway through the school year, I am so for the fall, I am a junior by my credit standing, right? And by my major standing. So major standing is how far along I am towards getting my major. Credits is how many college credits I have. So my in the fall, I am the same in both major and credit standing. But in the spring, I am 1 year ahead in credit standing. So I'm 1 year farther along in credits than I am in major. So that means at the end of this semester, I'm going to be a senior by how my credits are. Which means that in the spring, whenever I register for my fall classes, I get to register with the seniors and with the athletes at the same time as both of those groups get to. I think retired military still goes before those two groups, but I get to register like at the very beginning, so I get first dibs pretty much on all the senior classes, along with anyone else, of course, who's in that same boat as me, or who's in the military, who's an athlete. So, mm-hmm. Yeah, it is pretty nice. That's how I got some of the classes that I'm in right now, because they would have been full probably by the time I registered for them. So, it's weird to think that I'm like a year and a half away, or a year and 3/4 really, away from graduating. Like, this is it. Like, there's, I don't intend on getting a master's or anything. I intend on my or not doctorate, but the major, and that's it. So, hi zombie. No, I don't want my doctorate. Period. I don't. Even if I were getting paid to get my doctorate, I don't think I'd want to get it. In all honesty. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with school. So, whenever I graduate, I think that I'm gonna call it there. Maybe eventually maybe eventually I'll go for a master's or something, but not that interested right now. Should probably dump stuff off a little bit here and there. Fill up the chests completely with other stuff. Like, I'm ready to move on with life. I don't need to be in school for most of it. These also need to go in here. I'm glad I chose engineering. Doesn't mean it's easy. If you're looking for an easy degree to get, engineering is certainly not the one to get. I've made a really good group of friends, so I'm really happy about that. Especially, coal doesn't go in that chest. Fun fact. Classmates who I actually have, like, my really, really good ones, I have in my, in both of my lab, like, they're in all the same classes I'm in, pretty much. So, yeah. So, like, any chance that we get to be, like, lab partners or something, we are always trying to do that, because we work really well together, so. That doesn't mean we always get to work together. It just means that we always try if there's the option. We're not the kind of people who go and, like, try to make sure we're taking the same classes, you know? But if we are taking the same classes, we try to do it together. So. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I'm hoping that you'll find that in your group, in your school, because that's certainly something which is really nice to have. Oh, that's enough for 2 chests. Yep. Yeah, it took me about a year, I want to say, before I actually really figured out who was all in the same stuff as me, as far as moving in the same direction and everything. And even within my major, you know. So, yeah. But once you find that group, you'll be pretty set. Especially as you move on in your major and there's fewer and fewer people in your classes with you, then yeah. Let's see, does this still exist? It does. Haha. This is an XP farm. So I don't have my own yet. Alright. Well, have a good night then, Judd. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for stopping by, though. It's been good to talk to you again. Really nice. So, have a good time at school. Hopefully, you're all right, along with your friends, your roommates and that. Yeah. Yeah, see ya. Yeah, don't forget to check out the Discord with the for the Building the Kingdom server. RT's napping corner. That's funny. That's really funny, actually. This is the necessary task. There's an ender. There's one in the end, too. Let me see. That's not a valid warp. I can't list the warps. Why can't I list warps? That'd be such a good thing to be able to list them all. That is another bow. I don't need it. I wish I had the ability to use that command to... server restarts in 5 minutes. That's right. Well, whenever it does restart, I think we'll take a break. So that's going to be our timer for our break. Yep. So many skeleton heads. Oh, wait, what? Why are there two? Oh, it just says player head. Why are there two different shulkers? A light one and a dark one. That's interesting. Oh, hi there, enchanted skeleton. Warrior of Doom. You know, I wonder if going down and mining underground would actually be faster for repairing our pickaxe. And why is this farm so slow right now? This farm was faster, I think. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, also skeletons cannot shoot at all on this server. Or they can shoot, but they can't hit you at all. So they can't hurt you. It like ricochets. All projectiles do. Except for, I think, the shulkers. I think those ones work fine. Hi there, skeletons. Boom! We don't need to worry about like leaving the server before it goes to restart because it'll just boot us to the hub. To the hub. Isn't that right, server? You just boot us straight to the hub. Whew, there went one. They fly up. The bubble veta. Shoo. Shoo. More water. Let's drink more water. While we're waiting, we might as well drink water, right, guys? Right, everybody? Boop. Server restart should be fairly shortly. I wish I could see like the time that it said that it was going to restart. Like there's a timestamp or something. But there isn't one. There isn't one. So we kind of just have to guess that it will eventually. Oh, there it went. Boom. And as you can see, so we're back in the hub, which means that we are now going to go into break while the server is restarting. So don't go anywhere. Stick around. Go get a stretch. Walk around. Get some water. Get something to eat. Whatever. We'll be back shortly after the short break. All right, and we are now back after that short break, And we're going to go to server survival. It should be rebooted. And I remembered to unmute my microphone this time. First try. Oh yeah. Awesome. Let's see. What's our ping? $22. It'll go back up to like 100 or so. Just because we're streaming. And my mom's watching the new Cinderella on Disney Plus. So. And I think my dad's watching something. Yeah, the internet's being used right now. I'm watching myself stream. This is how my internet's supposed to work all the time. Not just sometimes. Get that rogue XP orb. Boom. Let's see. Is there... How do you get to the end? I don't remember how to get to the end in here. Because there's no warp end. I mean, I know the shopping or the mall is in the end. But that's not on the main island. That's on one of the outskirt things. Is there any XP in here waiting to be claimed? No. No, of course there ain't. Die! Jonk. Jonk. I like it. Is jonk. There's so many arrows. Bone meal. Who made bone meal? I don't think that belongs in there. Go ahead and shoot each other. They can't even shoot each other. Wow. All right. Man. I wonder if they will ever be able to figure that out. Why that happens. Why they can't hit you. Because I'll be honest. Like, I don't want to get beat up and brutalized by skeletons. You know, it's kind of nice to not be able to get hit, but that's something I miss. Ooh, let's look at my end chest. Nothing. Wow. That was exciting. I don't have one yet. I might want to get one. That's kind of crazy looking. I was hitting right between them, apparently. Boom. Come on. Speed it up. I know technically waiting for more to bunch up is actually more efficient, because then then you're using less durability on your sword. But why? That guy's got great armor. Wow. Took a few hits to knock down that one, did. Come on, almost done with the shovel part. How much durability? 10. Come on, that's like one more skeleton. Well, if it doesn't go to my sword, that's like one more skeleton. And then, of course, there's the pickaxe, which is significantly more XP than the shovel. How much more? Well, I can't really tell now because that. Shoo. 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 Vroom. Just go. Fly up. Are there bones just sitting there? Oh, is that gap supposed to be there? Probably not. Or at least not large enough for items to get caught on. Come on, pack spawn. Do it! There we go. They're kind of all pack spawning. Like, that's the whole point of a spawner, really. If we see them go. Oh, they probably already did. No, there they go. Boom, boom. Now we do not want to throw away this nice, fancy shovel. That would not be ideal. That would not be ideal at all. Throwing away any of these fancy tools would not be ideal. That would be very far. What does the pressure plate do? I like how it says something fell. Is this a mechanism of turning the farm on and off? Uh, no, it still's on. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna try to avoid that pressure plate because I'm not really sure what it does. I'm gonna need to figure out where this end farm is. I'm gonna have to ask whenever I see someone online. There isn't anyone online, right? No. I'm the only... Well, there is someone online. There's one person online, and that person is me. Water time. Jeez. Oof. Earth. Earthsy derfsy. That was a cough. / choking on water. I pressing the pressure plate again because I ain't thinking to myself. It looks like things come through anyways. I don't know what that is. Maybe that like temporarily stops the flow of mobs. All of the skeletons. This is what civilization requires. No. So let's see. That has 2. Oh no, they have the same durability. Never mind. My brain's screwed up. Oh, hi there. Oi. Hey. Hi there. Hey, what you doing? Stop coming. Actually, no, keep coming. That's good. That's good. That's good. Keep it coming, mate. Keep them coming. So I've been playing some Mario. And when I mean Mario, I'm talking about Super Mario Sunshine. That's who I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, yeah. Not Smash Bros. Not Mario Kart. I'm talking about Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube. Yeah, and the reason for that is because I've been watching on Twitch, right? I'm just saying, I've been watching on Twitch. Maybe a little bit too much, some people might think. But I've been seeing on Twitch that there's this thing, right? And it's not a Twitch thing, it's a Nintendo thing. But I learned about it on Twitch. There is Mario, or it's what, 3D Mario All Stars or Mario All Stars 3D or something like that for the Switch, for the Nintendo Switch. And I was watching that and I was like, you know, I really liked Sunshine. And now I played it yesterday a decent bit. Not a decent bit. I played it like 2 hours, 3 hours, and I've already gotten up to like the number of like shine sprites that I had before, like in, you know, a lot of playing. I'm like, oh great. I'm like, I've already progressed farther than I ever have before. Wow. what's this bow? Power 3. Yeah, nah. Nah. But yeah, so I can't play it on stream. Oh, our pickaxe is done mending. Awesome. Jom. Hyum. That's what I was going to spell there. Hyum. Yeah, I don't have a capture card, so I can't play it on stream. But I am probably going to be playing more of that. Of course, I can't play on stream, I can't record it, can't do anything with it as far as content is concerned. But it's a game that's really interesting to me. Partly because I used to think it was so hard. And what I mean by interesting is fun, exciting. Because I've gotten a lot better at problem solving in the, 10 years that I haven't played that game. So, yeah, that's why I want to, that's part of why I wanted to play it again. I want to see how far I could get, and I'm doing alright. I think I have 9? I think I have 9 shine sprites, and I've already unlocked all 3. I think there's only 3. There's the hover, which is the default one that you get. There's the rocket one, which I've unlocked, and then there's also the jet one, which I've unlocked. So I think that's all of them. I think there's only 3 different attachments for Flood, and I got all of them. So, other than, of course, just the normal sprayer, which you always have. So, I can't access them all on the main area of the island of Delfino, because I haven't gotten enough shine sprites yet to light that area up enough where the boxes will actually show up on the main island, or on the main area, so I can't actually access them yet. But I have them already unlocked, so I just need to get enough shine sprites, and then I'll be able to use them. Use the different nozzles or attachments on the island, or on the main city. So that will be fun. I am looking forward to that, because there's a few things that you can only get to if you have enough shine sprites. I thought that was a really well made game. It's always about the stars, but I don't remember there really being a storyline in the N64 game. And not as heavy, at least, of one, as there is in Super Mario Sunshine. I mean, your key characters are there, of course. You have, Bowser, you have Mario, right? Those, the big bad guy, even though you can, argue the big bad guys, different people. There's different primary bad characters in the sense where there's the, Shadow Mario? I don't remember the actual name of him. But the other Mario, the one that's all blue in Sunshine, who puts the graffiti everywhere. I don't remember the actual name of that character. There's an Enderman in here. Who let the Enderman in? Who let in the Enderman? I wonder if Judd didn't close the door when he left. But someone let the Enderman in. No, hold on. No. That'd be if there's an Enderman in chat. No. So that means that the Enderman teleported in here whenever the server restarted. Conspiracy theory. Either that or Alex left the door open after he logged out. That could have happened too. Someone left the door open. Because you are not allowed in here. I'm going to leave you there. But we are going to deal with you when I finish clearing out this chunk. And also resurfacing the chunk. Oh no! I'm misplacing blocks! Alright, where are you? Who are you, Enderman? Did you run off? Did you run along? You ran away. Aye, there you are. Come down here. Ah, now we go. Nice. Got that one. One down, none to go. Just how I like it. We can also dump the accent. We don't need to have that. Actually able to successfully dump the accent, which is the amazing part. It's not the fact I can put one on that's amazing. It's the fact that I can take it off again. That's the hardest part for me. It's the hardest part. As far as the accent's concerned. Need to head down this way. Take out this bit here. Yeah. This will be good. I got pinged on Discord. It can hopefully wait. We'll see though. Well, it can wait because it popped up on my screen. I saw the message. So. Can at least wait until we make a little bit more progress and end the stream. which actually we're at the point of doing now. Ending the stream, I mean. So this is going to wait to be cleared out for later. I'll probably do it off stream. This isn't much. This is only a little bit. Only a teensy bit. Yeah. So anyways, guys, it was great talking with all of you today. I know people have come and gone during the stream, but that is as to be expected. We're going to see. Stream Elements wants me to drink, but that's fine. I can do that after we go on our little raiding party. We're going to go and pay a visit to one of my friends. Let's switch the screen here. We're going to go pay a visit to a certain Eugen. He's someone we've raided before. I think he's playing Conan. Exiles. Still. Yeah, he is. If I can spell his streamer name right. Alright, we're going to go on the little raid. Go ahead, make sure you join in that raid, by the way. And I will see you all Saturday, hopefully. So, anyways, have a great time while you're over there.